Good morning, yogis. Come to your mat, take a comfortable seat. For those that don't know me, my name is Michael, and I practice and teach Ashtanga Yoga. Today, I want to begin by talking a little bit about the breath and how it impacts the state of our mind. Have you ever found yourself waiting in line a little too long? Did you get a little shifty, the toes starting to tap? The mind getting a little bit uneasy, looking around. That person over there in that line got a little ahead of me. Oh, so this person in front of me is paying with a check in the express lane. What am I going to do? I'm going to lose my mind. And the breathing, man, starts to speed up, and this knee starts tapping. This finger, it gets going. Ooh. You ever have someone look at you and go, take a deep breath? Now, depending on who you're talking to, telling someone to take a deep breath can be a little controversial. They might respond to you like, don't tell me to take a deep breath, or maybe you being you, or like, don't tell me what to do. And of course, that is so very natural, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to sit up on this little bolster so I'm more comfortable. You're welcome to make yourself more comfortable too. Okay, I feel good. Oh, my girlfriend Melba, she's like, Michael, you can't tell people to calm down. No one calms down when you tell them to calm down. She's like, now, Michael, you got to tell them to cool their jets. It's hard to get mad when someone tells you to cool your jets. And I suppose Melba Davis is right. It is a little tricky to tell someone to calm down or take a deep breath, especially if they're in the middle of doing not exactly that. They're just so irritated. You're irritated with them. Hell, everything is irritated. Isn't that funny how that works? And it's almost like we don't want to not be irritated. We want to stay irritated. We can't even bring ourselves to do the thing that's going to make us feel better. And if you're like, wait a minute, Michael, what are you talking about? What's going to make us feel better? Well, guys, it's the first thing I said. It's take a deep breath. In fact, it doesn't even need to be a super deep breath. It just has to be like a metered or a measured breath. Let's try that together. Find your seat, and we're just going to breathe together. We'll hold our breath for a couple of counts, and then we'll exhale the breath. I'm going to keep a count of 4 seconds in, and then we're going to hold our breath for, I don't know, how about 8? And then we're going to exhale again for 4. So easy, right? Let's try that together. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Try not to get weirded out. Exhale your breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Wonderful. Take another breath in. Make it super casual and normal. Don't get weird. Do you feel a little like your jets have been cooled? It's neat, right? It kind of works in the other direction too. If you're feeling super lethargic, it can help be enlivening to notice the breath. There's something really magical about bringing or attenuating your attention to the present moment by focusing on what is inherently an involuntary action that we actually have voluntary control of. What do I mean by that? I mean, you're going to breathe, by and large, whether or not you think about it or not. However, if you think about it, you can change it. You can do this with the heart rate a little bit, but it's way harder. But getting your breath a little bit more systematized and bringing a little bit of purposeful control to it allows us to control our nervous system differently. And if you're familiar with the nervous system, you know that it does two things really well. One, it tells you when it's time to rest and digest, which is a whole mood. And it'll also tell you when it's time to fight or run, fight or flight, right? And that is also a whole mood. Typically when the toes get a tap in and the anger and the ire get up, we're over here in that fight or flight mode. And by and large, what we want to do is get back to these chill vibes of rest and digest. It doesn't mean that having access to the nervous system elements that help us get fiery is bad. We just want to make sure that we're using it judiciously. You can't be mad. I mean, you can be mad all the time. You can definitely get stuck in that fight or flight all the time. But we don't want to be all the time. We want to be able to use it for good. And that's one of the key things that yoga practice lets you do. It allows you to attenate your mind to the present moment so that you can use skills the way that you'd like to use them, specifically in relationship to the quality of the attitude that you bring to the table, whether it's a flight or fight attitude or a rest and digest attitude. Now, that's a lot of theory. Let's put it into practice. Let's come to our mat, and we'll stand at the top of it. If you've been sitting on something, when you stand, you can move the object out of your way. Grunts are welcome, voluntary or involuntary. I'm going to move my little bolster out of the way. I love my little foam roller. It does a great job when I need it for all sorts of fun things. And now, from here, we're going to run through a couple of just basic movement positions. We're going to inhale the arms up over the head. Draw a big circle and look up. And then exhale, bring those hands right back down to your side. Now, inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, try to imagine that you're going to shut a car door behind you as you stick your butt out to bring the hands down. And then relax the head like a heavy weight. Now, inhale. Shift the chest a little forward. Try to find a proud chest and still close that car door. If you want to widen the feet some because you're uncomfortable here, you're welcome to do that. Now let's exhale and fold again. Let the head drop, let the elbows bend, but stay heavy in the hands. And then inhale. On the way up. Proud chest. Press through the floor. Explode up through the hips. Squeeze your glutes and look at your thumbs. And then exhale. Big snow angel arms down by the sides. Fun, right? Inhale, arms up, eyes up, snow angel. Exhale, close the car door, bend the knees, bring the head down. Inhale. Can you plant your hands into your legs and push your shins back while you peel your chest up? And then from here, grip your legs and pull yourself deeper. You might pull the butt higher in the air. Now, inhale the head up, plant the hands on the ground. Really find a strong position, and then step your legs back into a plank. From here, we're going to come on down to our knees. From here, we're going to find a position that we call cow pose, which is an extended spine position. Here, I want you to arch your back, bring the tailbone up. You can imagine that there's a spotlight right on the tip of the tailbone, and you want to point it at the ceiling. Push your stomach down, draw the shoulders away from the ears, maybe squeeze them together a bit, and then lift the chin. Now from here we're going to go the opposite way. Take that tailbone and draw a line down into the mat. Try to point that line between your shins, maybe even between your knees as you tuck the chin and round the back into our spooky Halloween cat position. Really squeeze the front of your body, drawing everything into the midline. And then from there, let the tailbone come up. Let the buttocks lift. Arch your back. Feel the sunrise coming into the heart. And then as you pull the tailbone down, we'll return to that spooky Halloween cat. From here, we're going to arch the back one more time into cow, and we're going to come into what's called downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Take a nice breath here. Reach the arms over your head. Pull the belly in. Lift the tailbone up. Reach the arms. Looking forward, bending the knees. We're going to step those legs up towards the top of the mat. You can take some little baby steps, or you can plant until you get up to the top of the mat with that proud chest, that pompous baboon heart. You might bend those knees more to shut the door, and then pull on your legs and try to reach the thighs back, the hips up. Inhale, lift the chest, come up with that proud chest. Press through your legs as you draw the snow angel. Smush your hands together and release. Feels good, right? Inhale, big circle. Can you catch a football over your head? Look at it. Good. Exhale, fold. Big circle down. Plant the hands somewhere. Relax your head. Inhale, proud chest, hands flat. Don't let the bug get out from under your palms. And then step your legs back into your plank. And we'll lower slowly down to the floor. Now from here, we're going to arch the back, but shift the hips back, so we want to feel the spine extending. Find all of your little back muscles squeezing. The muscles that frame the spine, like columns, contract them, so that you feel the chest coming up like a cobra. And then from here, we'll push back to our knees, flip the toes, lift the hips, down dog. And we can stay here pedaling the feet, getting into our icky stickies, finding what you want to find. Good. Looking forward, bend the knees, step the feet up. Head is up, exhale and fold. Head is down. Inhale, reach those arms way up over your head, pull your belly in, release the hands. I wonder if we can do this without touching the knees to the floor. Inhale, reach both arms up over the head. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. You can bend the knees. How is your breath? Inhale, lift the head up. Keep monitoring your breath. Exhale, step the legs back into plank and then bend the elbows. Can you keep the knees off the ground? How's your breath? Inhale, bend your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind like you're squeezing a yellow number 2 pencil. And then exhale, widen those shoulders away from the pencil as you push the hands over the head. Were you able to keep breathing? And were you able to keep your knees off the ground? Modify how you need for your needs. From here, looking forward. You want to try to jump on your inhale, step or jump your feet forward to the top of the mat. And then exhale, fold, relax the head. Inhale, bring these arms way up over your head. And bring your hands to the sides. Okay, let's look at another set of moves. Come to the back of your mat. Here, we're going to do some clapping lunges. We're going to lunge our right leg forward to the top of the mat, and we'll drop our left knee down to the ground as we bring our hands up over our head. I'm going to do them 5 times on each leg. You're welcome to join in when you have seen enough. Inhale, right leg forward, left knee down. Clasp the hands overhead, step back, that's 1. Inhale, 1 again on the other side, and 1. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2 more, 4, 4, 4, 4, last round, 5, 5, 5, 5. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's step up to the top of the mat. And now let's bend both of our knees into a nice deep chair or squat. If your knees had headlights on them, could you make sure your headlights pointed dead ahead? Bend your knees Headlights forward, proud chest, big butt, arms up. Now, bring that right thigh closer to your abdomen like you're going to hold an apple or a basketball. Now drop the basketball or apple and come into a lunge. Good. This is our nice crescent lunge. And step right back up. We're going to bring that left thigh closer to the abdomen. How's your breath? Try not to drop your apple just yet. Now drop your apple. Step the leg back. Here we are, crescent lunge. Feel that lovely stretch in that front right waist. Okay, up we go. Back into our chair and release. Now guys, you're welcome to play with that at your own pace, going from chair to lunge to chair, or coming from the clapping position at the back. Lots of options for you. But if you'd like to join me for a round of the Sun Salutation B, hop on in. Inhale. Bend your knees, send the weight back, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down, straighten the legs a bit. Relax your head. Inhale, lift your head, shift the weight into your hands. Exhale, step or jump the legs back into your push-up variation. Inhale to your back bend. That's like whatever version of cow you want to take. And then exhale into down dog. Inhale your right leg forward between the hands, or as close as you can get, and come up to a nice lunge. And then exhale, bring both hands down to the ground. Lower down with control. Inhale to back bend, and exhale to down dog. Inhale your left leg forward between the hands, reach up, and then exhale, bring both hands right back down to the ground. Inhale your back bend. Exhale your down dog. 1, 2, 3. Look forward, bend the knees. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Head is up. Exhale and fold. Head is down. Inhale, send those hips back. Bring the arms up. Stand up and release. Feeling pretty good, right? Let's come to the middle of our mat. Take your feet a little wide. Put your hands on your hip bones. Now, push your buttocks forward and lift your chest up. So squeeze your tush, thrust a little forward. Oh, there's a hell of a word. And pop your heart to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hip. Squeeze your hands. Close a car door behind you. You can bend those knees a lot. And then finally, relax the arms down. Find your feet, lift your head up, and then exhale, relax your head down. Now you have lots of options. You can hug the elbows in, you can reach them out. They do different things. Pull them away from the ears, maybe feel something interesting there. Maybe shrug them up to the ears, do something interesting there. Inhale your head up, pause and exhale. Hands under the front of your feet, palms up. Good. And then relax your head. Can you shrug your shoulders up to your ears? Can you pull them away from your ears? Can you take them wide? Can you hug them in? Inhale your head up. Pause and exhale. Stand up. And we'll bring the legs back together. Now, let's step the legs a few feet apart, about one arm span, give or take. One leg out, one leg out. This is our base setup position for triangle. We're going to head into triangle, and we're going to see if we can hold it for a while. You're welcome to watch me enter it and then join. Turn your left foot in and your right foot out. Keep the inseam of your right leg right at the midline of the body. You can imagine that there's a piece of tape really high near your upper inner groin and near your inner ankle. Pull this piece of tape at the right inner groin away from your ankle. Bring the hand down to catch once you can't lean anymore, and look up at your left arm. I think pretty quickly you can see how this posture gets its name. Keep moving that piece of tape away from your ankle. Okay, come up. How's your breath? It's not so bad, right? Turn around, right foot in, left foot up. Get strong through your legs. Now, we've got a piece of green tape on the left ankle and a piece of yellow tape on the inner left groin. Pull the piece of left tape away from the green tape. Left hand down, right hand up. Look up at your right hand and breathe. Really good? Let's come on up. I like how that went. Now let's do a twisting triangle. Let's turn all the way around. And then let's spread our arms. And then can we twist our heart to the side and bring our left hand down to the inside of the right leg and reach the right arm up twisting? Can you stack your shoulders? Now, how's that tape? Can you pull the tape away? Okay, come on up. Straighten the leg, turn it in. Turn around. Now, the right hand's going to go down on the inseam of this left leg. So we'll turn that heart, and we'll bring the right hand down. You can be on your fingertips. Can you bring your left shoulder right over top of that right shoulder? Ooh, that's tough. And now, I got to work harder to pull my yellow tape away from my green tape. More. 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 Okay. Come on up. How's your breath? Come on back. Did it speed up some? That's okay. Monitor it for a moment. Take in a breath. Let it out. Take in a breath. Let it out. We can do hard things. Now, we're going to do side angle posture. This pose gets its name because of the angle that we construct on the sideline of the body. Separate your feet. Reach your arms away. Turn your right foot out. We've seen this before, huh? Now bend your right knee. Bend your right elbow. And bring your right elbow to connect to the right knee. Reach the left arm out over your ear. Stretch. Now, you can bend that right knee more or slide that left leg back until you feel the left inner thigh working to help hold you up, the left outer foot working. The left heel is firm into the earth, solid, and the left arm dazzles its way out of the left leg. Come on up. Turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out. Bend your left knee. Bend your left elbow. Left elbow goes on right knee, or excuse me, on left knee. Right arm goes out over the ear. Now, imagine that you have a bungee cable connected to your right leg. Can you push the right arm out until you feel like a maximum tension in that imaginary bungee cable? Great. We'll come back up. And we'll bring our feet right back together. Now, we're going to do 2 forward folds from right here with the legs nice and wide. This is called Prasarita Padottanasana. It just means like a fan or a wide-legged position. These funny names for things. So here we are. Place your hands on your hips. Lift your chest with an inhale. And as you exhale, fold over your hands. Bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale your head up. And then pause and see if you can walk the hands back a little bit. Relax the head down. Here, can you bring your thigh and your tummy a little closer together? Maybe you straighten your legs to do it. Maybe you have to hinge back some to get into the hip crease. By hinge back, what I mean is, again, bend the knee, arch the back a little bit, try to shut the imaginary door, and then let the hips turn so that the spine can pour down over the legs. Now let's inhale the head up and catch the hands outside the feet. Bend both of your knees. Can you come into a little bit of a squat position here and try to pull on the feet and suck the knees into your armpit? And then keeping the knees in the armpit, start to make the backs of the legs longer and stronger, reaching the tailbone to point at the ceiling. Then inhale the head up, pause and exhale. Release your hands and stand up. And we'll bring our legs back together. Arms to the sides. One-legged balancing. This is tricky business. We're going to start with a fold over our right leg. So I'm going to go ahead and step that right leg forward, turn that left heel in a bit, and bring both hands down to the ground. Take a breath, lift the chest, and then see if you can get some of your right side body over your right side leg. Now that piece of tape on the inseam of your right leg, pull it back. That tape on the inseam of your right ankle, reach it away. Got it? Now lift the left heel up, bend the right knee, and we're going to step forward and up to find our one-legged standing position. Reach your arms back, squeeze yellow playing cards between your armpits. One playing card per armpit. Good, and now reach your bungee cable from your left heel and right heel. Push the bungee cable away. Don't let the right bungee move. Okay, soften the right knee. Come back down and stand up. Turn around, and we'll get our other side. Take a deep breath, let that right leg get long, straddle out over the left leg, lift the chest, and we'll fold. You can use your hands. From here, see if you can reach that left piece of yellow tape away from that left green tape as you bring more of your body over this left leg. Feel the back stretching, the front squeezing. And we'll look forward, we'll walk the hands forward, come to the ball of the right foot, bend your left knee, and we're going to step forward and up. Now, reach that right heel away, that right bungee cable away from the left bungee cable. Squeeze your yellow playing cards. Soften your left knee, calm down, stand up nice and tall. Turn your left foot in, and maybe we hop the legs back together. Hopefully feeling pretty good. Find your balance now. We're going to come into tree pose. In tree, we bring our right foot onto our left thigh. You can use your hand. If the foot doesn't go to the thigh today, that's okay. It's kind of aggressive anyway. It's not aggressive if it isn't aggressive, but for some it for sure will feel that way. Keep your right foot on your left shin instead. This is really great. I love this position because you can keep pushing that right thigh back, feeling the glute squeeze here. But if you're super balance challenged and you have noticed that you're reacting, kind of like when someone's paying with a check, you're not alone. First off, this is so normal. Second off, go ahead and keep your toes near the ground and just gently bring one leg up. Hold for a minute, bring one leg down. Try to find a firmness through the midline, but a softness in your mind. And then one day that leg will come all the way up. Let's come out. Left side. Left foot, right thigh, hands hard. How's your mind? Can you smash the left foot and right thigh together anymore? But that's good. Do you feel that good squeezing going on at the left thigh, outer hip? Good. Let's bring it back down here. Release. Okay. Now eagle, Garudasana. We're going to wrap this right leg way over the left, and we're going to wrap this right arm way under the left. It looks like this. I'll come into my nice little squat position. I flex the right hip, wrap it around, really reach that right leg over the left, and then maybe the right foot goes behind the left calf. Maybe it doesn't. Now the right arm, it goes under the left arm, and the palms come together. And if this is egregious, you can hold shoulders. I actually really like holding shoulders here. This is a tough one for me. Let's come out. I've had enough. And release. Let's try our setup. Did you notice what I did there? I separated my feet a little bit to give myself some play. I find that a little easier. This is a challenging one for me. I'm not kidding at all about that. Here, we send the hips back so that there's a little bit of the hinge, just a little bit though. But we want to keep that proud chest. Now we're going to flex this left hip. We'll bring it up like we're squeezing that apple, and then we're going to bring that left leg way across. And wrap it around this right leg as best we can. If, like for me here today, the foot doesn't go behind, don't worry about it. Just try to point the foot at the ankle. And then we can bring that left arm under the right, however we like. You can always sit deeper here. Something different. All right, out we go. And release. Feeling so nice. All right, I have one more here. Let's do a little bit of dancer. I'm going to rotate 90 degrees so that you can see the foot. Here, yogi's choice. You can catch the foot with the palm turned out and catch the inside of the ankle at the ankle, which is a more, it has lots of different benefits. But if you'd like to try something different, because you always do it this way, bring the hand around and you can catch the outside of the foot. Now bring your left arm up. Make your chest really tall. Start to arch your back and kick the right leg up. And see if you can find a little bit of balance, separating the right heel from the right buttock. Separating the right shoulder from the left shoulder. We'll stand up. And release. Bow pulling pose or dancer by another name. Natarajasana. Here, we'll bend this left knee. We'll catch the left foot, however we'd like to do that. And we'll bring the right arm up. And then from here, we'll kick. Try to separate that left heel from the left buttock. And the left chest from the right. Come back up when you're ready. And release. Cool. Now listen, we're going to do that pose one more time, and I'd like you to do the hand position opposite of what you selected previously. So if you had like an outside of foot grip, I want you to catch an inside of foot grip. Thumb turns out, so give some blood, bend the knee and catch, or keep. Your choice, but second option. Arm up, kick, kick, kick. Stretch. Breathe. That's really it. Separate the heel from the buttock. Lift the chest. Reach the left arm away from the right. And we're back. Release. Last one, last time, last side. Let's do it. We're going to bend this left knee, catch your breath, and then catch your foot. And kick. Stretch. Breathe. And out. Oh, I feel good about our choices. I hope that you do too. Let's take a set of movements from the top of our mat to down dog. Maybe we reach that snow angel and then shut the door. Lift the head. Step it back. Lower down how you like. Inhale your back bend. Exhale your down dog. Feeling very, very good. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's step one foot forward and then the other. And come down and roll back onto our buttocks to have a seat. From here, we're going to reach this left leg out in front of us. We'll bring the right thigh really close to the left. We'll straddle our left leg. Lift the chest up, press down through our left heel, press out through the right thigh, pull the belly in, lift the chest, and walk forward. Press down through your left heel, pull the belly in, lift the chest up. Here, I want you to try to make an imprint with your right thigh into the floor. Can you get that? You might have to shift the weight a little bit. If that's impossible for you, don't worry about it. Why don't you grab something to put under the thigh so that you can get some tactile feedback of what it's like to smash into something. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'll be right here. And then from here, we're going to just lift that chest and breathe. Here, I want you to try to reach that piece of green tape away and try to pull that piece of yellow tape in so that you feel the distance between these two pieces of tape growing longer. And my heel has come up, and so I want to smash it back down. Well, that's tough. And now pull it all into the midline to sit tall. Wonderful. Release. Let's switch our legs. Right leg forward, left leg in. We'll bring that pillow under the left thigh. Bring that thigh in. And we'll hold right here. Once again, try to smash that left thigh down. Create an imprint of your thigh into the floor. Keep that indentation while you begin to draw the navel to point towards the right knee. The body will turn a bit, you'll draw the shoulders down, and maybe you feel your proud heart getting a bit taller. Now, once again, you're reaching this piece of green tape away from this yellow tape while you pull the yellow tape away from the green tape. So these oppositional forces lengthen things out. You keep smashing, and once again, find that belly button towards the right knee. Draw the chest up, look out. Try not to let the heel come up. How's your breath? Wonderful. Release that. Now that we've done one on each side, kind of like our tree pose, let's try two together. Bring your feet in. Pull them in nice and close. Now, you have lots of options here if you have tenderoni knees. One, you can put something under each knee. Two, instead of putting the knees on top of something, you can lift your hips up a little higher to have some more comfort. What do I mean by comfort? Your pelvis feels more like it has this kind of forward jut than that kind of backwards jut. So like not here so much as here for this exercise. Now, plant your hands on your thighs, and we're going to try that breathing exercise. But we're going to see if we can hold for a total count of 12, and exhale for a count of 8. So that's in for 4, hold for 12, out for 8. Let's try that together. Now here's the trick. You're going to push your thighs into your hands for the first round, and then you're going to pull your thighs off of your hands for the second round. Let's try that. So inhale for 4. Hold your breath, pack the air down into your abdomen, and push your thighs up into your hands. And now exhale for 8. Now pull the hands off the knee, or the knees off the hands. Hold your breath. Keep pushing the thighs down. And now exhale gently and relax. Try that again. Push up for 4. Hold it 8. Heck, let's do 12. And now keep pushing. Exhale for 8. Okay, inhale, pull the thighs off the hands. Hold your breath. Retain your breath for 12. And exhale for 8. Relax. Take in a nice breath. How do you feel? Were you able to remain calm even while you worked with some strong effort? If so, yay. If not, no problem. We'll do our best. Now, let's try something a little different. You're going to join me on your hands and knees. Oh, okay. So here we are on our shins. If you have sensitive knees, please know you're welcome to stay up. We're going to just shift our weight over to the right. Yeah, and now slide this right leg out. Do you see how it's in a similar shape to what we made earlier? And now, here's our challenge. Can you shift your weight over into this right leg and turn this foot up to the side a little bit? Yeah, Not too fancy, right? And now with these toes out, how far back can you take this left knee? Ooh. Alrighty, guys. Can you push down into that right thigh, creating an imprint? Yeah? And then can we bring our body more vertical? Can we feel the tailbone getting heavy, like an anchor, like a monkey tail? Can we engage the abdomen and sit taller so that we feel the work going into this left inner thigh? Here, the groin crease, where we had that yellow tape earlier, is getting closer to the ground to the best of our ability without losing the press of the right thigh down. You can create tension in the body by squeezing or by maybe monitoring the intake of air. Now that you're familiar with this setup, can we try coming into Baddha Konasana, that previous position, by shifting the weight into the right thigh, hovering the left leg? Well, that's tough. If it's too tough, put your hand on the ground and bring it up. And then from here, rotate the foot around, take the thigh out, and we'll come to sit here. Now we're going to shift the weight over to the left, and we'll turn this right leg. Smash it down. You can use your hand, flip the leg, turn it, take it back, and sit well. Press the left thigh down. Find your hands where you'd like. Now, can you press off of your left thigh in a manner that lets you get deeper into the right? Interesting, huh? Press through the left hand, maybe shift the weight. Get tough. Pack the air down if you need to grow taller, feeling the chest move away from that heavy tailbone. All right, let's shift the weight into the left. You can put your hands on the ground, but don't if you don't need to. Get strong. Can we hover this right leg? And now let's transition back into Baddha Konasana. Whew. Feeling so good, huh? And then from here, I want you to try to bring this left leg up, extend the knee, so reach out through this long, lovely leg, reach away while you pull in, and then roll the thigh in and down so that this inseam of the leg is in. Now let's try this on the right leg. Can we flex this right hip? Good. Now, keep that thigh turned out to the best of your ability. See that tape? Reach the tape away, and then roll the thigh down. Good, here we are. So the tape is facing in, and the chest is up. You can point your toes, or you can pull on your toes. It doesn't matter to me much. What do you like? Get tall through your chest, and breathe here. How far forward do you want to come? Here, we're keeping those thighs glued to the ground. So if you had some gorilla glue from left buttock to left heel and right buttock to right heel, the gorilla glue is not going to let you roll or move. So the hips here, even though the thighs aren't going to move, they're going to start shifting. You can put your hands on your hips if it's helpful to feel how the back of the pelvis comes forward into that. What did we call it earlier? The anterior tilt? Yeah. You might even feel the sex organs getting closer to the floor. That's okay. And you might even walk the hands out. Now here's my challenge for you. Can you move your spine here into like those cat-cow, cobra, down dog kind of positions? So arch your back, pull the tailbone and chest away from each other, and then round your back and pull the head and the tailbone towards each other. Move at your own pace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, walk the hands back in. Now let's twist the spine. Take that right hand behind you. Look behind you. Press into your fingertips. Reach out through your legs, especially draw in through the inseam of the knee to the inseam of the groin. Pull the belly in and look over the right shoulder. Looking forward, bring that right hand in, left shoulder back. Chest in, chest up. Come back to center, lift the chest. Last set of spinal positions in this setup. Let's side bend. We're going to bring the right elbow onto the right knee and reach the left arm up and over. See if you can create space from that yellow tape to that left hand. But even better, imagine that there's a bungee now from that left foot to that left hand and pull on your bungee cable. But keep that tape long. Okay, come on up. Last one, last time. Left elbow down. Yellow tape and green tape reaching away. Bungee cable, stretch. Ugh. You want to try not to lose the green tape and the yellow tape's connection while you pull on your bungee cable. It should feel good. And we'll bring it back up. How do you feel? Feeling okay? How's your breath? Let's try one last thing to challenge us. So from here, with our legs rolled in, let's bring our left arm up and see. Can we catch our left foot? Hello, left foot. Can we keep the inseam of the leg in? Now right leg, up. Can we catch here with the inseams of the legs facing each other? Now, let's put magnets on either leg and let them come together. And now push them apart. Ooh. Try not to fall. Bring them in. And bring them out. You can always hold the shins if this is a bit too challenging, and we'll bring them in for where you are right now. And bring them out. Wonderful. Now, let go. Let go. Cross your shins. Roll up and over. Chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. When they say chaturanga, that is always welcome to be a tabletop to cow, to cat, or as you see fit, coming into dog if you wish. Come on through. Lay down on your back. Our final two stretches. Feet on the floor. We're going to lift our hips into the air. Squeeze our glutes for a nice bridge. Get the back body really squeezing. 1. Let's do it again. 2. We'll hold it here for 3. How's your breath? Bring it down. Last one, hips up. And we'll bring it down. Pull the knees in. Give yourself a hug. And we'll relax. And take rest. Let the hands flop out. Let the feet flop out. And we're going to do our breathing exercise right here on the ground. Together, let's inhale for a count of 4. Hold. Try not to strain. Exhale for 8. Try not to strain. Inhale 4. Hold your breath. Exhale 8. In 4. Hold. Out 8. In 4. Hold. Exhale, out 4. Out 3. Now relax, return to normal breathing. And stay here as long as you like. Our practice together is done, but something that I want you to know, something that I think is pretty important. You are free to work on that breathing exercise whenever. Should you find yourself in tree pose or, I don't know, in line or frustrated as you try to file for unemployment or God, deal with a phone call, you know what? All kinds of things. Can you reset your mind a little bit by working with the nervous system? It's so simple. We practiced it in some complex places. We looked at it in a variety of shapes. We turned it on its head, literally. But now it's yours to play with. Let me know how it goes. Namaste. I wish for each of you rest and digest. Maybe a little bit of fight when you get there too.